All right, we're welcoming Paul to the after show, and he made a great point on the show tonight about men and women see this through totally different prisms.
Which is something we have talked about, but you had kind of a way of describing it that stirred everybody up a little bit.
He said women are jealous of Jodi Arias. No.
Well, I mean, you know, and that may not be the exact right term, but I kind of really thought about the word before I came, and that's the word I came up with, because it's all centered around this idea of, you know, she's a sexual being, and she's very manipulative. And I just...
Well, let me stop you. Yesterday we had a conversation where some of the women were saying, and you guys can't see it. We see what a crazy nut job she is. You just see the sexuality, and that makes us maybe not jealous, but angry.
Right.
So.
And that's valid, but it's like, I go back to something I said on the show, which is that there's only been 37 executions since 1976. So that means a lot of people in Arizona have killed people and gone to life. So now, it's not like you can murder somebody more than somebody else murdered somebody, right? Like, I understand it was really bad, and it was this, and it was this, and she did a dance on his chest or whatever. But, like, murder is murder. And so you have to step back as a society and a show that's focusing on this from a media perspective and ask yourself, why is she getting the brunt of this death penalty conversation when there's probably 50 people in the last 2 years that are serving life?
That's an easy answer because it's great for TV. You have sex.
Right.
You have religion. You have Mormonism. You have a brutal murder. You have crime scene photos.
I think it's because, but I think it's really driven. I think the conversation's that's valid, but I think the conversation's really driven by women, especially, and some men, but women really not liking her as a person.
Of
like
course.
this is like high school where you like you know what I mean? Like you're gonna pull a chair out from the girl. Here you want to put the chair in and plug it in, right?
Yeah. I mentioned last year that it's not just women. I was at a Laker game. And Kobe Bryant came over to me and said, "Hey, dude, we got to chit chat about Jodi Arias."
No way.
And then he called me, and we chit chatted about Jodi Arias.
See, and there's this like, and this to me is the closest thing. And the Oscar Pistorius case harkens back to the celebrity defendant thing, and it's so polarizing in our society, right? So here's a woman who is become a famous celebrity defendant, right? And so then I really believe that the rules change for her. In her favor and against her favor.
Did you think that this is somehow all the aftermath of O.J. Simpson? That was the first, that was the
cleansing, maybe?
No, but that was the first television celebrity defendant for a murder, and it became a paradigm.
I didn't think about that, but I definitely think so, and I feel like, and this is where I said, and I know that this is probably going to get a lot of tweets. Like you could argue that it's kind of
just right now.
Thank you. Let him get it.
At Dr. Drew. No. At Paul Mercurio, M-E-C-U-R-I-O. No,
but Paul, what's so infuriating is watching someone just so strong in their conviction, lying about everything, and playing the victim, and then also maligning his character.
Right.
I know, but we're watching it live. We don't typically watch it.
I have a cousin who literally is a small-time hood for the mob in Rhode Island. You know what he does now? Now he's making money. Now he's selling stuff that fell off the truck. He goes to junkyards, gets old mattresses, takes them to a guy, refinishes them for $50 and sells them for $500. He's lying.
Right.
Criminals manipulate.
Right, but we're watching this live. We typically don't get that opportunity to do that. So we are all emotionally invested. Exactly.
Most people who are lied to don't know they're being lied to.
And the sex tape and the pictures and the fact that it's become so salacious, people have become invested in it. Because there are a lot of women on trial for murder. You can go downtown to the courthouse, criminal court building, and you can sit in on 5 trials right now, right this moment. But they're not attractive, allegedly. They're not Mormon. They're not, they don't have fake boobs. They don't have, I think the media created this hype and this interest, and the public bought it.
See how she hates her?
Wow. Exactly. But you make a good point about O.J., and I think that this case, and now the media's coverage, is really represented by 2 films. The murder is Psycho in reverse. If you think about it, right?
The shower and everything.
And all of this is Gone Girl. If you've seen Gone Girl, if you haven't seen
it,
it's fascinating. It's a fascinating look into exactly what's happening with this case and the media's effect.
Yeah. Do you agree with Paul? Do you think that Gone Girl and Jodi Arias relate? And tell us why.